Okay, we're back in business. Sorry guys, this Cardo thing's a lot harder than I thought. It keeps cutting off, radio keeps turning on its own. I'm liking it. So anyways, well, let me tell you guys a little story about how your buddy here at Senor House of Send got sent to jail, caught a felony, lost his gun rights. Oh, it's juicy. It gets real good. So we're just whipping around. I don't even know what time I'm in right now, actually. This guy totally just... Look at him. Doesn't even know where he's going. Bro, what are you doing? Fucking idiot. Anyways. I should have gone that way. Anyways, so... Yeah, long story short, or in this case, short story long, since Cardo keeps wanting to turn on the stuff and not allow me to record my audio. So yeah. It all started when your boy picked up a 929 Honda CBR 2001 and thought he was Sonic the Hedgehog out here, doing all the illegal hood rat stuff and living life like a normal youngster, or at least like a irresponsible adult would. So that's what I was doing. And finally it caught up to me, and well deserved. I deserved it. I was an idiot. I'm glad I didn't die. I'm glad nobody got hurt. I'm glad nobody else died. Nobody else got hurt. But yeah, man, so short story long, here we go. So I was cruising. This is July 3rd last year. It's been over a year now that I was fighting a case. July 3rd, I was on my way to Chino Hills from San Gabriel. And I was cruising, honestly. That night I was having, again, pack talk issues. Not that pack talk's bad or anything. It's just my helmet and everything, it hits my backpack, so it pushes certain buttons. So I was having pack talk issues, and I was cruising. I was going like 70, fidgeting with my Cardo and trying to get it to work. So I was cruising. About maybe like 5 minutes into my ride to Chino, ran into a police officer or highway patrol. He was cruising the slow lane. He was like, just doing the, if I'm going 65 and they pass me, they're speeding and bull crap that they do out here. So I asked him, actually. He was in front of me for a minute. He was in front of me for a good while. I would say like a good, probably a good 2 miles that we were cruising. I was cruising 65. He was right in front of me. Obviously I was going speed limit. But that night I had my tinted visor. I have the clear one now with the sunshade on. That night though, I was running the super tinted black Sedici Strata 2 visor on my carbon helmet. Had all black jacket. I had my chesty on underneath my jacket. I think I was wearing black pants. I don't know. Point is, I look sketch. All right. It's sketchy. It's July 3rd. And people are drinking and driving and doing the whole, bike night thing. And that's where I got screwed. There was a bike night going on in the direction that I was going. So I'm assuming he profiled me as one of those bikers. And, he got behind me, slowed down, started tripping shipping over lane from lane. And I didn't move. I was a little panicky. I'm not going to lie. I was like, damn, should I move? Should I not? I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm cruising the speed limit. Next thing he could do was just, light me up. Well, when he lit me up, your boy panicked and, I completely disregarded safety, disregarded everything. I didn't care. I wanted to go home. I didn't want to get fined. I thought my bike was going to get impounded. I thought I was going to jail. So what your boy did was cut through, and he dipped, downshifted, and disappeared. You know that slogan, that saying that all bikers want to use. I did that. I completely dipped on him. I was gone. I dipped for maybe, I would say like 45 seconds. Within a minute, I was gone. There was traffic on the freeway at night. There was a couple cars slowing him down, so I managed to get away real quick. I dipped down a couple streets. You know, I was going like, I was going double the speed limit on a regular street. I was dipping. I didn't notice that my light for the gas had been on. I was, I check it because Hondas don't have a gauge. They just tells you your range. So I looked down and I'm like, damn it, it's a liter bike. I normally was getting around 125 to 130 miles on that thing, and I was at 120. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna make it. I need gas. So I pulled over and I called my buddy up. I was like, yo, I need to know from your perspective. I just did something completely illegal. I ran from the cops. I don't know what to do. What do I do? And he gave me his advice, which was, dude, screw it. Ditch your bike. Just get picked up. Uber home, or if you need to, I'll come get you. Shout out to my boy Oscar, bro. He came. My boy was willing to fucking be an accessory. Hey, with those friends, though, what else do you need? Those are good homies, man. And, so yeah, I was like, you know what? Nah, I'll make it home. I'm not too far from home. I should be able to make it. I looked it up on my phone. I saw that there was a gas station. I was hiding in one of those little streets, little side streets. So there was a gas station about a block over from the street that I was on. And I was like, you know what? I could make that real quick. I'll just cut through. There was a light. The light was green. I was like, I'll make it. I got out of the street, went to the light. I look over my shoulder, and there's the same CHP officer that had pulled me over, or intended to pull me over the freeway. And he fucking lit me up again, dude. Again. But this time, instead of being a good guy and stopping again, or like I should have the first time, I dipped on him. I was like, fuck it, bro. I'm in this thing deep. I gotta make it home. Your boy didn't make it home. He stopped at the gas station he was at gas at. Reason being was there were about 8 to 9 patrol cars behind me. I had the ghetto bird above, full light beam, shooting down on me, and but I could outrun the cars. I don't have enough gas to outrun the helicopter. So I stopped. I threw my keys. I had every single police officer that was there, guns drawn, barrels. I mean, I was, I've never been in a situation like that ever in my life. I've never ran from the cops, never had a ticket, never ran it at all. So, this was a first for me. Yeah, so I did. I pulled over, threw my keys, the cuffs, and when they did, I told the cop, like, yo, you got me. You guys don't be aggressive. I'm not gonna fight you, because the little cop, one of the smaller cops, came and tried to wrestle me. And I was like, dude, I'm not on the ground. I'm not that type of person. Like, it's a little too much, a little excessive for what I didn't run from you and hit like 180 for an hour. It was about like a 10-minute, 15-minute run. And it wasn't even running most of the time. I was hiding in the fucking corner. Man, so, yeah, he tried to wrestle me, and I was like, dude, we're not doing all that. So we did that. Ooh, look, police. So we did that, and, placed me into cuffs, put me in the back of the car, called a tow truck to get my bike, because they were going to impound it automatically. And, yeah, man, that's where that was. They put my ass in jail, spent the night in jail, and my bike got impounded. But on the drive there, everyone tells you not to be, tell the cops everything, not to confess. But dude, I'm not that type of person. So I told the cops, I was like, hey man, I fucked up. I apologize. I didn't mean to put you guys in this situation, And he's like, why'd you run? Gave him the whole fucking spiel about, I'm not licensed. I have insurance, I have registration, but I'm not licensed. And, I didn't want to have that issue, my bike getting impounded or anything. And he goes, well, for one, he goes, you're a dumbass. If I would have pulled you over and you would have stopped, all you would have gotten was a verbal warning. He's like, I ride too. You know, you did it to yourself, you know, like, I wasn't going to give you a ticket. I just, you know, you look suspicious. We were getting calls about people racing on the freeway. And, you know, you fit the description of somebody we're looking for. And long story short, dude kind of understood where I was coming from. And I was being respectful, so he was like, you know what? We'll give you it's normally a mandatory 30-day hold. Since you've been super nice, you've been honest. We're just gonna, you know, if you make bail tonight, you get out tomorrow, or you post bail tomorrow, you can get your bike out tomorrow. Which was a blessing for me, because that single day cost me $600 for the bike. My bail was $5,500. Shout out to my homies for helping me make bail and calling all the bail bonds out there. Yeah, and my wife, thank you to my wife too, man, for, you know, she knows I'm a hothead. She knows I'm not good on bikes. And we'll explain to how I got the CBR. It's a brand new CBR 1000 R in my possession. But yeah, man, it was, for those youngsters of you, you know, you little youngsters out there are just like me and want to be hotheads, you know, and think we could take the world on. It's not worth it, man. Just take the ticket, fix the ticket. If you don't have your driver's license, go get your driver's license. I did mine through the DMV. I didn't do the MSF course. I did it on this bike, actually. I passed it, surprisingly, on a 1000cc out there at the DMV. Girl was doubting me, but we did it. But yeah, man, court was tough. I fought it for a year, got an attorney. The whole attorney, whole bail and everything cost me about $15,000. So if you're not trying to spend $15,000, if you don't got that type of money, if you don't make that type of money, in general, you shouldn't even be running from the cops, bro. It's not worth it. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. The adrenaline I was feeling was next level, but it's not worth it. You know, I have 2 kids. I got a wife. The shit that I was doing, man, I do regret it, you know, like, I could have died, I could have hurt somebody, more importantly myself, because on a bike, you know, riders tend to die more than anybody else, because there's no cage, there's no protection, man, it's just you, the road. So yeah, man, it was not worth it, you know. I got a good attorney, you know, he helped me, he fought it for a year, kept me out of jail for a year. Ended up making a pretty good deal with that I was okay with, because the prosecutor was trying to get my ass for years, you know, like excessive speeding, excessive this, too handsome, yada yada yada. But yeah, man, I ended up settling. So I got 2 years. I got 2 years probation. 1 year formal, meaning I'm the probation officer. I got a babysitter. And 45 days community labor, which to me, that's great. It keeps me out of jail. You know, I run my own little personal business. I do window tinting. I do vinyl wraps, car maintenance. I do, you know, I'm a car guy. That's originally how I got into stuff, you know. So yeah, it kept me out of jail, helped me do a lot. And now it's just dealing with all this extra shit to just, you know, going to community labor, which is easy. That'll be over with soon. I'm gonna cut it short here because I have 4% left on my battery for the GoPro. But yeah, man, it was a tough case. Managed to beat it though, ish. I took an L. L's don't stand for anything else besides lessons learned for me. You know, like, I had to do what I had to do, bro. The stuff that I was doing leading up to that point was dangerous. It was not good. I'm glad I got it over with, and I'm glad I'm still here, living my life, being with my family. Yeah, I lost my rights to my guns, lost my rights to a lot of things, but it is what it is. You have to pay to play out here. But now I'm on my CBR 2022 my CBR 1000 R 2022. Got it with 0.7 miles. And yeah, I picked it up celebrating the 1 year anniversary of my ass getting fucking sent to jail. You know, because how else would I, you know, probably it was a present to myself. So that's kind of where that's at. And that's it for my court thing, man. It was it's a cookie. It was a tough cookie. It was a hard pill to swallow, you know. My ego was hurt because I thought I was fast. I thought I was a shit. And clearly I'm not. Clearly I'm a dumbass that was thinking something of himself that clearly wasn't there. And thank you guys for following me and riding with me. I'm about to just pull over and get some food because I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. And I gotta charge my GoPro because my GoPro's about to die. But yeah, I'll see if I can get the other GoPro going. My SD cards aren't working, but if I can, I'll do a segment on my brand new CBR, way it rides, what I think about it, and future plans for what I got going. You know, I got nothing but the future ahead of me, and bring you guys along for the ride. Speed limit only. Thank you guys. Catch you next time.